Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of grammar and exploring the two sides of the coin: active voice and passive voice. These are essential concepts that can really elevate your writing skills. First up, let's talk about the active voice. It's the more straightforward of the two, and is often the go-to choice for clear and direct communication. Picture this: you're out in the park, having a blast, and you throw a frisbee to your friend. It's a simple, everyday action that we can all relate to. In active voice, the subject of the sentence performs the action. So in this case, you, the subject, are throwing the verb, the frisbee, the object. Simple, right? This structure makes it easy to understand who is doing what. Active voice sentences are generally more direct and clear. It's like getting straight to the point without any fluff. This is why it's often preferred in most forms of writing, from essays to emails. Now let's flip that frisbee over and talk about the passive voice. This is where things get a bit more interesting and nuanced. Instead of saying "you threw the frisbee," we might say "the frisbee was thrown by you." Notice how the focus shifts from the doer to the action itself. Here the focus shifts to the object being acted upon. This can be particularly useful in certain contexts where the action is more important than the subject. Passive voice can be super handy when you want to emphasize the action itself, or when the doer is unknown or unimportant. For instance, in scientific writing, passive voice is often used to focus on the results rather than the researcher. For example, "the cake was baked" focuses on the cake, not the baker. This can be useful in recipes or instructional writing where the process is more important than who is doing it. Alright, so when should you use each voice? This is a crucial question that can really impact the effectiveness of your writing. Here's a quick tip: active voice is often preferred for clear and concise writing. It keeps your sentences snappy and to the point, making your message easy to understand. It keeps your sentences snappy and to the point. This is especially important in business writing, journalism, and any other form of communication where clarity is key. However, passive voice can be useful for variety, emphasis, or when you want to downplay the doer of the action. It adds a different flavor to your writing and can make it more engaging. Let's see some examples in action. This will help you get a better grasp of when to use each voice. Imagine someone throwing a frisbee. It's a simple action that can be described in both active and passive voice. Active: the boy throws the frisbee. This is straightforward and easy to understand. Passive: the frisbee is thrown by the boy. Here, the focus is on the frisbee rather than the boy. What about baking a cake? This is another common action that can be described in both voices. Active: she bakes a cake. This is direct and tells us who is doing the baking. Passive: the cake is baked by her. Now, the focus is on the cake, which might be more relevant in a recipe, or even writing a letter. This is another example where both voices can be used effectively. Active: he writes a letter. This is clear and tells us who is writing. Passive: the letter is written by him. Here, the letter is the focus, which might be more relevant in certain contexts. So, there you have it. Understanding the difference between active and passive voice can really enhance your writing. Active and passive voice are two powerful tools in your writing toolbox. Knowing when and how to use them can make a big difference. By understanding when to use each one, you can add clarity, variety, and emphasis to your writing. This will make your communication more effective and engaging. Got any questions about active and passive voice? I'm here to help. Drop a comment below and let's discuss. I love hearing from you and helping you improve your grammar skills. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more grammar tips and tricks. See you next time. Keep practicing and happy writing.